Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something often overlooked in dating or relationships, but very important. One of the qualities that determines whether two people can grow together or slowly drift apart. In a world where people rush through conversation, rely on assumption, and let routine take over, curiosity has become rare. And I want to be clear from the beginning. Routine is normal. Routine is natural. Every stable couple has routines. This is not the problem. The real issue is when routines replaces attention. Curiosity is what keeps a connection alive inside the ordinary rhythm of life. Now, if you are new here, my name is Florent. I'm a matchmaker and the founder of Edwige International, and I work with people across Europe, North America, South America, and the Middle East. Today, I want to share an insight that can genuinely change the way you connect. Curiosity in the early stages. When two people meet, curiosity changes everything. It removes the pressure, it brings presence, it transforms a simple meeting into emotional discovery. Now, many of you know this feeling. This I know for sure. You go on a date with someone attractive, the atmosphere is pleasant, the conversation is fine, but when you get home, you feel empty. Not disappointed, not excited, just empty. Because even with physical attraction, nothing deeper was triggered. No emotional exploration. No genuine interest in who you are, how you think, what made you who you are today. Just polite interaction with superficial conversations. This is what an empty date feels like. Curiosity is what gives a date substance. It makes attraction meaningful. It creates connection instead of basic conversation. Curiosity is also what prevents unnecessary conflicts and misunderstanding. When someone becomes quiet or distant or reacts differently to a situation, curiosity asks, what might be happening for them? Instead of jumping to conclusion. How many times you hear around you, oh, I analyzed you, I read you, and in many cases they didn't. They just jumped to conclusion way too early. Most early connections fall apart not because two people are incompatible, but because they interpret instead of explore. One person pulls back, the other person takes it personally. Both shut down emotionally. Curiosity slows everything down. It allows empathy to enter the space. It creates a moment for connection instead of reaction. This is where curiosity becomes truly powerful. Long-term partnerships do not fall apart suddenly. They drift apart quietly when people stop exploring each other. Remember, routine is not the enemy. Routine without curiosity is the enemy. I'm gonna give you two examples that probably you can relate. When a woman feels unseen, a wife starts a new activity, maybe yoga, gym, maybe a creative class, something she simply enjoys. She comes home with a lot of energy, She feels happy. Her husband notices and asks the standard question, how was it? It was good. Yeah, it was good. I had fun. And the conversation ends. No deeper curiosity, no follow-up, no desire to understand why it matters to her. Not because he does not care, but because most men check in at surface and stop there. Over time, it's not that she feels unloved, but she feels unseen, and it's not a pleasant feeling. Her inner world remains untouched. This is how emotional distance can begin for many women. Now, when a man feels unseen, a basic example. So a husband comes home after a long day at work. He carries stress, responsibility, and silent pressure. You can see something weighted on him. His wife asks, everything okay? Yeah, of course, yeah. She tries one more time. Did you have a tough day? He nods, yeah. And that's it. He does not open up. She does not insist. The conversation ends. She assumes he will talk when he's ready. She assumes he does not want to burden her. But most men only open when someone genuinely tries to understand what they carry without judgment or rush. When the check-ins remain shallow, he begins to feel alone in his own experiences. Not unloved, just unsupported. And this is how distance begins for men, or can begin for men. Now, what it feels like to have a curious partner. Now, picture the opposite. A partner who is genuinely curious is someone you can grow with. Someone who listens with intention, not out of obligation. A partner who sits with you at the end of the day and asks, "Tell me what is on your mind," and actually means it. They ask thoughtful questions. They notice when your energy shifts. They remember the small things. They become a confidant, not just a partner. With a curious partner, you do not grow apart. You grow together. You grow as a couple and as individuals. True support starts with curiosity. If you are single, take this with you to your next date. Look at how someone listens. Look at whether they ask questions with depth. Curiosity is one of the strongest signs of emotional maturity. And if you're in a relationship, have the honest conversation, not as a criticism, not as pressure, just a calm moment where you can say, "I want us to understand each other better. I feel we sometimes stay on the surface and I would like us to bring more curiosity into our conversations." This opens the door for both partners to improve. Start asking deeper questions. Slow down. Show presence. Curiosity can revitalize the connection between you. Curiosity is one of the purest forms of emotional care. It shows presence, humility, and respect. It strengthens new connection and keeps long-term partnership alive. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I try to share weekly insight on emotional maturity, connection, and how to build meaningful bonds in a world that moves way too fast. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.